Hey, what's up? This is Steve Cardinas, aka Rocky the Red Power Ranger, and you are watching 96 Studios. Morphin' Time.
Hey everybody, I'm Cisco.
I'm Cody.
And we're 96 Studios, and we are here at Harley Toys and Comics here at the Tucson Mall in Tucson, Arizona. That's Steve Cardinas. He's meeting his fans, signing autographs, and doing Power Ranger stuff. We'll get an interview with him. Let's go ahead and jump into the video because we're a little behind.
A little bit.
Cardenas, Rocky Red Ranger. How you doing today, brother?
What's up, buddy? How are you?
Doing really good, man.
Good.
To have you guys here today.
Thank you.
Hope the drive wasn't too crazy for you.
No, it was 90 minutes, whatever, it's easy.
That's good. So, doing all these events from Comic Cons that we've seen you at Phoenix Comic Con before,
Right?
And from Comic Con to little smaller stores like this, what do you prefer on that?
Well, I mean, I like them both, you know. I mean, one is like, you know, obviously the big comic events with lots of people there and lots of other guests and celebrities and things like that. That side of it's fun, but also I like the intimate ones too, because, you know, when it's set up for just you and everyone's coming to see you, and you get more one-on-one time with them. They don't have to be as rushed and whatnot. So that intimate setting is a little bit cool too. You know, it's better sometimes actually.
Oh, definitely. And I'm sure you have people come up to you all the time telling you how you influence their lives, how your character touched them in ways. Like, thinking back of all the events, can you think of a time where it was just like mind-blowing?
Well, I mean, you know, for me, I mean, just the same way that the fans come up to me and say, hey, you know, you were inspiration for me. You did. There was times where I've got to meet people that I admired. You know, like for example, I grew up with the Karate Kid. That's what got me started in martial arts and all that. And so when I did a con one time, and Ralph Macchio was there, and Billy Zabka was there, and I got to go up to those guys and be like, "You guys are the reason that I got into martial arts." And I was so I'm the one that's fanboying. You know what I mean? So, or fangirling, or whatever you call it. And yeah, so for me, those are the times that are the most memorable. And of course, when people come up and tell me, you know, certain things, you know, because some of the fans will come up and go, man, you know, I had like a real rough childhood growing up, and that 30 minutes a day watching your show was always a nice escape from that, you know. And so for people to come up and say that, to me, is also very inspirational too. It's really good. I'm really glad that we were able to be part of something, you know.
I know you had a long run with this with the show, you know, being Rocky, the second Red Power Ranger, and then going to Zeo. I believe you're in Turbo as well, right?
Briefly, yeah.
Yeah. So, but I want to ask you about this one right here.
Yes, the movie.
The movie, iconic for every 90s kid out there. You get new suits, new everything. How was it filming this?
It's so much different from the TV show. Like in the TV show, everything was super fast-paced. You know, we might get one take, maybe two takes on something, and we'd have to shoot it from a bunch of different angles and things like that. And yeah, it was very fast-paced because we had a smaller budget. We had a lot of episodes we had to crank out in a very short period of time. So we didn't get a lot of chances to make it right. But this one had a really big budget with much bigger, more elaborate sets and all that stuff. So doing that, which to me was more exciting because they really slowed everything down. You know what I mean? They took their time. We filmed that movie almost 4 months.
4 months,
Yeah,
from beginning to end.
From beginning to end, yeah.
Okay.
And the director was like doing 15 takes of like everything from
Oh,
every
okay.
angle and stuff. So he could really pick the best performance as well as the best action as well as the best eye lines and sightings and all that stuff like that. So
And you guys are doing a lot of action work.
There was a
flipping,
lot of action
a lot
in
of
that
spins,
movie.
a lot of kicks. So you're our fourth Power Ranger that we've interviewed so far. We
Nice.
got to go with Font that you heard us talking about
Okay,
earlier.
yep, mhm.
We had Jazbel Dawalia, the first Punjabi Power Ranger.
Okay.
We just got done doing Jason David Frank a couple of weeks back. Very nice guy, great things. Out of all the Power Rangers, you still communicate with some of them? Who's the most ones you're most close
all
to?
of them. Yeah, actually, well, Jason Font and I are really good friends. We met from the Comic-Con circuit, and we started doing Comic-Cons together before, because we had never worked on camera before, because we were in different series. So we met through the Comic-Con circuit, and most of the Rangers that I know, I've met them from the Power Morphicon or from other Comic-Con events that we've done. And yeah, we're all very close because we know we're kind of like this fraternity. A very small group of people, maybe only about 100 of us or so, for all the generations. And so we have a real close-knit, sort of story together, And yeah, so we keep in contact all the time. Yeah, I live in England now, so I don't see them all as much.
Oh, you're in England
but,
now. How's that living over
It's
there?
great, man. I love it.
How's the difference of coming from cloudy weather to Arizona blasting?
It's hot. It's hot. I forgot how hot it is over here.
I really appreciate you. Without you knowing it, you've actually helped us out in a big way from being at Comic-Cons that we met you. I walked up with you, I had my kids with me. I just told you how much your movie, your show influenced me and how much you want to be a better person, be a hero.
That's great.
And then we started doing bigger stuff on Instagram. Without you knowing it, you liked a couple of our art
Oh,
pieces.
good, okay.
Some of the stuff we've done, and you just kind of shared it out there, kind of started funneling people to our channel.
Oh, great. Well,
funneling
happy
people
to do
our
that,
stuff.
man.
So from the bottom of my heart, my buddy Cody, and everybody who supports us in 96 News, I want to thank you. Thank you very much for helping us out. Without you knowing it, you helped us out.
Thank you,
I
brother.
appreciate it.
And thank you to all you guys too. Thanks for being fans for all these years, and 30 years later almost, and you guys still come and see us and get autographs and everything like that. Very humbling. Really appreciate it. Thank you guys.
No problem.